Ice climbers are warming up this morning with a progression on one of our assessments, the figure fours. They're doing 30% of their max reps of figure four. So Garrick here, for example, he did 10 figure fours during our assessment, and so he's doing 3 today during this warm up right here. And then after that, they're just doing 5 air squats. So 30% of your max reps figure fours, and then 5 air squats. You're going to do that every minute on the minute for 5 rounds. So the warm-up will take 5 minutes. On round 9 of 10 here, they're doing first progression of some of our tech board work, where they're doing 10%. They're doing 10 rounds, and they're doing 10% of the moves that they made for the tech board assessment that we did. So we have 8 hinges here to make a lap. So Garrick, for example, did 15 laps in that 10 minutes. So he's going to do 10% of 120 moves, which is 12 moves each minute. They're making it with about 20 seconds or so. This is how this last round goes. Next, ice climbers are rolling into a little 2-round core circuit, just to get off the tools a little bit with the forearms recover. So doing 2 rounds here, 10 EOs, 10 GHD sit-ups. If you don't have a GHD machine, just do 10 weighted sit-ups with a 25-pound plate if you're female, 35-pound plate if you're a male. 5-second front bridge. Finishing up their circuit with a little face-down back extension, just 10 of these. Notice how Garrick's feet are anchored into the ground. Shoulder blades are together. Ice climbers are on their 3rd round of 5. They're doing 35% of their ice climber squats here. Notice how their hand is, hey Garrick, move forward, move forward. So I want at the top, that hand right above the hips, and the feet sort of in. So see if Annie has a good position here. All the way up, Annie. Annie has a pretty good position there. The top of the movement, his hands right over his hips, and his heels are actually inside, just forward of his hips. So his heels are kind of under his hips, but his toes are in front of it. So they'll do 35% of their ice climber squats, and then they're coming into our climbing cave here. And they're going to do 1.5 minutes on 1 of 2 boards. We have 2 boards that we're working with in here, which is our hip board right here.
Okay, we're starting it.
So there will be 1.5 minutes of constant movement on these boards. So the difference between the 2 boards that we're working with here, these are both hip boards, and this is our hinge board. The hip board is at a big angle, but it also has big feet. So we're putting a lot of your body weight right here on your hands. And over here, this is at much less of an angle, maybe 10 degrees, maybe a little bit more. And you've got just really small little chipped feet, so you have to have a lot more body tension to have control as you move your tools. They can't shake or rest at all on these boards for 1.5 minutes. And they're just rotating through, so they'll spend 2 here, 1 here. And I'll do this for 5 rounds.